So welcome back to some more Pokemon SoulSilver, where last time we took the long and arduous cycling road on over to Fuchsia City, where we decided to actually take on the gym, which really was not that bad. And this time, we're heading east. We're gonna try to make our way on over to Lavender Town, in which case there's gonna be no gym fight for this episode. But at least we get this theme now. Route 15. One thing I forgot to mention with these routes, there are a crap ton of trainers. Like, dear God, there are so many trainers, and they have a ton of Pokemon. So, one special thing, well, there's a couple special things. Route 15 has new Pokemon for us to catch, weirdly enough. Two of them are... Why? Okay, let's get started with the more common ones after we get a level up on card. First of all, there is a chance to find Nidorina in Nidorino here. Well, I'll start with Nidorina. Why? It's weird enough that I'm having to give this a bio because this isn't catchable in Johto. I can't simply say to go and look at Nidoran stats because it's just been so long since we talked about the Nidorans. Nidorina takes a more balanced approach compared to Nidorino, so it is slightly more tanky compared to Nidorino at the cost of being less physically good, I guess. It's not as good as an attacker. It's not bad at all. Nidorino, I do think, is better, but why grab it here? We have had since after Goldenrod to be able to get one. It should have been evolved and turned into a Nido King or a Queen at this point. So why get it here? As extended with Nidorino, it's just a more offensive Nidorino, but again, why? I guess if you really wanted to skip the evolution if you're just going for the Dex completion, but it's just as easy just to level up a Nidorina. Or Nidorino, a Nidoran. I can't speak today. It's just as easy just to level up a Nidoran and turn it into Nidorina and Nidorino. So, I just don't get it. Do I want to take advantage of Guts? Sure. A more interesting one, though. There's a new encounter of Chansey. Holy Health Batman! This thing is known for being stupidly tanky and annoying because of its good special defense. It's evolved. Oh god, that's using flying. I need to swap. Its evolved form jacks this thing up to 11, making it one of the most annoying Pokemon to fight, especially in Gen 4, because of how slow the HP scrolling is in this generation. As for usability, it's definitely not an attacker, but it weirdly has a usable special attack. However, here's my suggestion. Use this thing as a Toxic Staller and a setup Pokemon. That is what it is beautiful at, because it takes forever to kill this thing, and Toxic will just make it easier to take down other Pokemon with it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really good encounter of Chansey. One last thing about Chansey, though. Chansey has a really high XP gain, especially since this is before Audinos became a thing. So, if you're wanting to level up, good luck trying to level up off of Chansey's. But, oh god, Alakazam. Going to day for that. I'm scared of that thing. And unfortunately, this isn't like Pokemon Platinum where you could just steal lucky eggs from Chansey's. These do not have lucky eggs on them, I'm pretty sure, so... Definitely a strat for if we ever cover Platinum. Okay, I should have done Dark Pulse, but... Then again, you are a special defender, so this probably still does more damage anyways. Not bad. If I can land one more hit. Oh god, Psychic. I don't like fighting Alakazams. They are difficult to deal with. Why does this school kid have an Alakazam? I digress. $17-13. And I'm gonna go heal because two of my Pokemon are paralyzed and one's almost dead. Back to Route 15. Like I said, this route is so long and there's so many trainers. So I think what I'll do, kind of like what I do with Cycling Road, unless if there's interesting things to talk about, I'm probably going to just skip a lot of these trainers. You are a sad little man. Or girl in this case. But yeah, there's just not a lot to say about these routes. There's just a lot of trainers that have a lot of random Pokemon. Kind of like Cycling Road, there's Pokemon that we've never seen before, so I will highlight those fights, but this is the first time we're fighting an Apom, I'm pretty sure. Because, I mean, technically we've been able to... Level 31! I guess that's something I can talk about, too. There's really no correct way to go through Kanto. Granted, there are areas that we straight up just can't get to now, for right now. One of them being, well, Pallet Town, and Viridian City, and Pewter City. But a lot of the other areas you could still technically go to. We could have ignored Vermilion City, went to Saffron, ignored the gym there, then ignored the gym in Celadon, came all the way to Fuchsia and started from there. And then started leveling up naturally from there on. I mean, but here's my thing. You start off in Vermilion, so why wouldn't you just do the gym in Vermilion? Oh, hey, you have a Spinda. I can keep going with what I was talking about. So, they expect you to at least go to the gym in Vermilion at the very least, so... I don't know, if they expected you to start off in Fuchsia, why wouldn't they just drop you off in Fuchsia? That's my argument for it. Now, I mean, granted too, it gives it the most amount of... Oh, hey, a Volbeat as well. That's another new one. Also a good band. But, I don't know, it's just... There's a lot of variety with Kanto, because you kind of just choose wherever you want to go. You don't have to fight the gym leaders in the specific order, but... The one requirement thing is you do have to get through Cerulean Gym. Because Cerulean Gym has something that's there's something locking off Cerulean Gym. Once you have that access, then you start having more stuff accessed. But besides that, you can kind of choose wherever you want to go. Except for the final gym leader of Kanto. And we haven't seen this yet, but the final gym leader is not open until all other 7 have been taken out. So... I don't know. To me, it makes the most sense to actually start the gym stuff in Vermilion, then go to Saffron, then go to Celadon, then go over to Fuchsia, and then make your way back up to Lavender. Because Lavender is actually technically a completely optional area. You don't have to go to that town. Weeping Bell. Well, actually, yes, you do. Never mind. I'm stupid. You do have to go to Lavender Town for something. But, I mean, it's not too needed. But again, even with Lavender Town, you still have to go back to Cerulean to do something there that you can't do at Lavender at the moment. The only reason we're going to Lavender right now is so that we have access to it later. You're learning Faint. No, I don't care for Faint. Victory Bell, I will go on over to Felix for that. I would send out Dave, but Dave is quad weak to that thing, so I do not trust that. Victory Bell. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess Kanto is just very strange. I guess it was kind of like that in Gen 1 as well, but Gen 1 had a lot of more defined route of where you should go. As we're seeing here, we're seeing Pokemon in the lower 40s when we've been fighting Pokemon that have been at our level. So I don't know. It's just it feels kind of flip-flopped. It feels like the Pokemon here should be around the level 50 or high 40s, maybe early 50s. But then again, this game's leveling is really freaking screwy, so... we have to go through grass to get to that. Well, you know what? Who knows? We'll run into nothing. Okay. It's just... I loved a gym class the best. Good for you. Despite being part grass, you're still weak to rock. How? God, that really shows how bad Parasect was. I was kind of fumbling around to see what I should use against it. And I was thinking because it's part grass that it would be not weak to that because it is part bug, which bug is weak to rock at this point. But I thought the grass would have neutralized that. But no. It still got screwed over by that, which is hilarious. Hi, Poliwhirl. Yeah, level 37. We're seeing Pokemon that were basically what the Johto levels were. I said it once, I'll say it again, this game's biggest downfall is its leveling curve, and it just makes no sense for the Ditto. Okay. I don't know if this thing will be faster. Let's go to Nexus. Worst case scenario, I move faster and I kill it with Dragon Pulse. But yeah, like, it just, the leveling just makes no sense in this game. Honestly, I kind of do hope that they remaster specifically these two games. Not Gold and Crystal, not, or Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I should say. I want them to do either a remaster or a remake or even just a port of Heart Gold and Soul Silver specifically, because I really do feel like that these are for what we have of Gen 2, these are the best versions we have. This is the most quote-unquote balanced versions of the games that we have of the Gen 2 story. Which isn't really saying much, because there's still a lot of weirdo wackiness with it, but you know what? So does Black and White as well. She just had a Clefairy, nothing to really say about that. Double fight. What I was getting into was that... what do I want to go to? We haven't seen Nexus and Jag together. So, what I was getting into is that Black and White also has a really messed up leveling system as well. Oh, you know what? This is a double fight. I forgot to mention this. I kind of cut myself off from the whole what I was talking about because I saw the two Quagsires and I was just gonna skip it. If you press select, yeah, I think it's either start or select. You can actually see the HP values of your Pokemon in a double fight. This isn't told anywhere, strangely, but it is there. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish out this fight. Do I have an Awakening? No. Man, I have nothing. Okay. I should really start... Actually, I think there was another page. No, it was just that page. I really gotta start growing berries, man. That would be a lot more helpful. Anyway, I guess what I was saying, too, was... Black and White's leveling was one kind of screwy because it was a new formula, so it actively punished you if you were trying to overlevel, which was the developer's whole point, because they felt that it was way too easy to overlevel, and look at Pokemon now. But another thing was it made it so hard to grind, especially the post-game. That is where my gripe comes from. If I ever cover Black and White, the original Black and White games, hopefully remakes are announced or something, but if I ever cover those, that will be the biggest point of contention that I will mention. Because, you know, when you finish Pokemon Black and White, at the highest, you might be in, like, the late 40s. Which is kind of reminiscent of, Heart Gold and Soul Silver in that matter. Then post-game. Post-game, everything jacks up to, like, level 70. What the hell? And there's, like, no incline into it. And even if there was, there's not enough of an incline to actually match you against the other Pokemon. So you're kind of screwed just either farming off of higher leveled Audinos, or, well, doing rematches in the, in the football gym and all that stuff, and the Nimbasa? I think it's Nimbasa. It's been a while since I played Black and White. We're seeing the special attack version of Swagger, which I honestly think it's just a worse version of Swagger, because special attack does nothing when it comes to confusion. Zen Headbutt. I guess it's good that I showed this fight too, because this lady has an Illumise. Come on, kill this thing. Please don't be confused. Thank you. I believe confusion also does not do anything. Shed Skin, I don't think heals off confusion. It has to be like an actual status ailment that is on your Pokemon. So paralyze, burn, freeze, stuff like that. Poison, yeah. And you had a PP up. All of that for a PP up. I think that is Route 15 done. We just have to keep going down here. Oh, this route is so long. So long. Route 14. Thank God we're out of that mess. And so many trainers. Let's see if you're interesting. Oh, you are interesting. You have a Zigzagoon. Wait. Okay. First of all, how the hell did you get a Zigzagoon? And why is it level 42? I doubt you're using that thing as a backup, like, pickup Pokemon, because that's the only reason I could see that thing being level 42, and you got critted. I don't care about that phone call. I'm taking on this double battle. Let's get the Pokemon battle started. It's good to put what you learned to use immediately. That's another new one, Roselia. Hi. The other Pokemon before this was a Zigzagoon, which, why the hell did that thing have a citrus berry? We'll do Signal Beam on the Sand Slash. Yes, Roselia is another interesting one, and I actually like the history of Roselia, because it is the one Pokemon that got a pre-evolution and an evolution in the same generation. For Gen 4 introduced Budew and Roserade, so. Which I really like Roserade. It's very much overused, but it's a really good Pokemon. Golbat, you suck. Okay. I can do... What do I want to do? If I do Discharge, let's just be overkill. I'm going to do this, and we'll Signal Beam the Roselia. I'm pretty sure Dragon Pulse will just take down that Golbat. Hopefully. Please take it down. Oh, come on. Everything's been, like, almost dead. Please don't kill me. Okay, good. Should be able to take out the Roselia. Thank you. Man, I'm going to have to go back and heal again, just because of the amount of fights we've been having. And which I really wish we had a flyer, but we don't yet. Nexus won't be a flyer until level 55. And that actually kind of sucks for her because she's not a physical attacker, so Fly is going to just be a kind of just filler move. A filler HM move, I should say. But then again, so is Strength on Felix for a very long time. I think I think Felix still has that move. You are wanting my number. You were worth it to fight. Registration complete. Okay. So... yeah, I might just bike all the way back. I'll meet you guys back here in a second. I have returned to Route 14, for we have yet another trainer to fight. Oh, speaking of Budew from earlier, here's Budew now. So, can I just say Budew is like one of the most annoying Pokemon to try to evolve? Because not only do you have to have it with high happiness, it has to be high happiness in the morning. And for a night owl like me, it sucks. Like, it actively screws people over for having night schedules. Alright, that's over with. I think that girl up there just wants to see a Chansey. I'm not going to entertain it. If there's something from there, I don't have it listed in my notes anywhere, so I don't think there's anything to worry about there. But if you guys want me to go and check that girl out for something, then by all means, I will. But if it's not important enough in my notes, then I probably already looked it up. Level 50 for Jag. Getting in the big leagues. And if you're curious, that guy had 2 Fearos. Why? I'm gonna go to Dave. Just trying to get the pseudos leveled up a little bit. Oh, and more fights, and you can see something in the top right corner. That guy just had Boba. Well, I thought you were done calling me. New objects. I'll talk about that later, man. That guy just had each of the Kanto starters. Look at you. Wait, if you're here, then that means... oh god, please no, don't let him bring him here. Don't bring him here. Oh god, he's here. Hyman, not again. I'll be there first next time. Having followed it here, I'm starting to understand what Suicune is after. To be honest, I would like to keep this information to myself. I want to be an honest trainer in front of Suicune. That's why I'm sharing a clue with you. It seems that Suicune prefers a hilly place near water. Somewhere north. I don't exactly know where yet. It will be just you and me. who will find it first. I challenge you. What's wrong? To be honest, I would like to keep this information to myself, but I want to be an honest trainer this week, and that's why I'm sharing a clue. It seems like yeah. This guy will stay here until you find where Suicune is at. We will be seeing Suicune at a later date, but I will be seeing this guy first. A single Psyduck. These trainers suck. And yet another Fearow, which was only level 37. Dude, like, it's not even good for XP. At this point, we're just fighting them just to fight them. At least we're getting a lot of money out of it, because, like, we have... Oh my god, 155,000? Dear God. Well, we're finally out of that route into Route 13, which has even more trainers. It's never going to be over. To the point where we have to start with next episode, because we're pretty much out of time for this one. So, next time on Pokemon SoulSilver, hopefully we'll be getting into Lavender Town. I really want to be out of these routes, man. These are bad routes. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.